Do you ever get underneath their valuation methodology? Meaning, I know we can't talk about the number, but did you ever get a sense that they were valuing you on a multiple of revenue or a multiple of what they could potentially sell their customers? Like, did you ever get a sense of how they were coming up with the valuation that they put on the business?
Yeah, I believe it was based on their business case that they'd done some projections of what they'd be able to offer to the existing customers and also the market that would be untapped if they were able to get into Zoho. I think there was also a build versus buy decision for them, that they'd realized that in order to establish a presence in the Zoho marketplace, they'd basically need to hire someone like me. And there aren't many people with my depth of knowledge in the Zoho ecosystem. There's also some difficulty in attracting the number of reviews that I had. That was one of the main things that they were looking for, that in terms of apps on the marketplace, Smooth Messenger is actually the number 4 app in general, not just for SMS, in terms of install count and reviews. There are, I think, over 100 SMS apps on the marketplace now, but most of them, they maybe only have 100 installs and 1 or 2 reviews. That's the challenge they were facing, of how do you bridge that gap of launching their own product. Meanwhile, mine is already quite far along, and it might be very difficult for them to ever reach that point.
Yeah, that is a really cool insight because, of course, we talk a lot about monopoly control, but like, what is your moat? What makes it hard for you to compete with? For you, that was the Google review or the reviews on the Zoho marketplace. How
Yeah.
many reviews did you have in total, roughly, ballpark?
At the time of the acquisition, it was, I think, 96, which doesn't
Okay.
necessarily sound huge, but that's many more than most extensions on the marketplace.
Yeah, yeah. And did you actively seek out reviews as part of your business model, or were they just kind of spontaneous?
My secret tactic there was basically the customer support guy, that after he would help a customer, he would ask at the end of the call if they were very happy and it was obvious that they were, could you leave a review? And that was typically when we would get reviews, that people would often praise either him or me when we would help out on those support calls.
Awesome. You're not the first person that I've heard do exactly that. And it sounds kind of kludgy and old school, but it works because, again, to your point, you only need 96 people to write something to make a huge difference
Mm.
in how you perform on a marketplace,
Yeah.
especially a smaller marketplace compared to, say, a Salesforce marketplace, which of course would be bigger and you'd need to have more reviews to rank. But
Mm.
with Zoho, 96 was enough to make you were you, did I hear right to say the fourth?
Yeah.
Wow. So
Mm.
that's amazing.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video. If you loved today's video, then I bet you're going to absolutely love John Warrillow's best-selling book, Built to Sell. It's been endorsed by entrepreneurs such as Seth Godin, Bo Burlingham, Patrick Bet-David, Tim Ferriss, and many more. And guess what? You can grab a free copy of this book. All you have to do is head over to builttosell.com to grab your free copy today.